And Ask Me Anything. Welcome, welcome. We're on YouTube. We're on TikTok. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. I know it's been a while. It's been a while. Guys, I feel like I've been busy. It's your chance to ask me anything, though. Um, Here, I'll tell you what I've been up to lately. So, lately, I've been going to the gym and I've been eating relatively okay. That's what I've been up to. What have you been up to? And I feel like I'm making some gains, y'all. Although, honestly, I feel like I hurt my arm. So I'm having to give my arm a break. I feel like I did just too much over here. So this is a little out of commission. So we're gonna give it a break because something is off here. But it's gonna be nice and healed in the name of Jesus. It really will. So I'm just gonna give it a break, and I'm gonna do legs and backs and bellies instead, and then we'll get back to this again. But my arms were doing a pretty good job for a minute there until I went up another 10 pounds, and then evidently, I'm not gonna say injured myself. I'm just gonna say put unnecessary strain on a little girl's limbs. So, guys, welcome, welcome. We're doing Ask Me Anything. So, go ahead and start popping your questions in the chat. Meanwhile, we are on YouTube. Welcome. Come on over to YouTube, Victory Life Podcast 7603. This is where we go live most of the time. It's also where I house all of my content. I've got a live that will be scheduled for tomorrow night, I believe at 7:45 p.m. You guys need to check that out. What is that live about? Hold on, let me look because I need to make sure that I tell you guys the right thing because you know how it is when you're scatterbrained. You know how that is. I've got an episode that is coming up on divorce in a week on the following Thursday. So some really very good content coming up, you guys. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. It's very very good. And if you're like about ready to get divorced, then you should check that out before you do it because I'm giving away all the good secrets. Hey everybody, people are starting to hop in on YouTube. Welcome. Hop on in here. Hop on in here. Colton, I like your name. I don't know why, I just do. I like your name. Cash Dash. That's a cute name too. That's a cute name. Y'all, how about you guys go through some names in the chat? I need to rename my Facebook and I don't know what to call it. So I would love Facebook name suggestions. Anything except for my real name would be great. So let me know. Pop it in the chat if you've got some cute names for me. We're doing Ask Me Anything. Basically, that means you can ask any question that you want, literally anything, and then I'm going to answer it. You don't even have to clean up your question, just spit it out, and then I'm going to answer your question. I am particularly good at spiritual things and health things because I'm a nurse and a Bible scholar, but you can literally ask any question you want. But yeah, go ahead. Oh, Angel. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But I'm looking for names for my Facebook. So if you guys want to give me some Facebook name suggestions, please pop it in the chat because I would like to have a new alias if possible. So let me know. But you guys, we're doing Ask Me Anything. Let me know. We're doing Ask Me Anything, so you can literally pop your questions in the chat and I will take all of your questions. So let me know, let me know. What's my Facebook account consist of? I'm winding down my Facebook, so it doesn't need to be anything super churchy because I'm basically not using Facebook anymore. I'm not using Facebook. I literally want to just close it. You know, guys know how it is. I want to close my Facebook, but I have like all my old photos, my, BC Day photos are over there for like my whole life. So I suppose I should keep it, but I am also considering just shutting it down, letting it go. So no, my Facebook is not going to be the place to be. My YouTube is a place to be. My Facebook, I'm like winding it down. My IG, I'm also winding it down. I don't even go live over there anymore. Like today, I'm gonna be honest with you, it freaked me out. Can I be honest? I opened my Facebook, like I have more than one Facebook. I have my quote unquote personal Facebook, and then I have my quote unquote Christian Facebook. So I opened my personal Facebook, and on the feed, it's so weird when your own content pops up on your feed. It's so crazy because it kind of scares you. You're like, whoa, what's this? So like I was on like my personal Facebook, and like content, live content from years ago pops up. So I'm like, on a bright note, girl, you look good 2 years ago, okay? But on a weird note, I was just like, it spooked me. I don't know why. So it's another reason why I'm just like, I think I want to sunset that whole Facebook. I don't know. I'm trying to think about what I want to do with it. It's something that I constantly battle with, is keeping it or letting it go. You guys pop in the chat, vote. Should I let go of my Facebook? I mean, it's no longer the thing, right? That's what they say. Nobody's using it anymore. Like it's basically gone to heaven. It's unalived, gone to heaven. So, but if you want me to keep it, let me know. Yeah, let me know. Let me know. So let me know. We're doing Ask Me Anything, so you can pop any question in the chat. This is your chance. Pop your questions in the chat. We're doing Ask Me Anything. Yeah, I'll take your health questions, your spiritual questions, your any old questions. And guys, I have a question. Why am I so greasy today? Like, I want to know. I want to know why I just can't be like a matte finish, powdery, like not greasy in my T zone. Like, why can't I just look normal? What? Why am I greasy? And I don't even see anything on there. It's just, I think it just shows up with light, just greasy. Or maybe it's all in my head today. I'm having one of those days. Happy Friday, everybody. We're doing Ask Me Anything. Ultimate Brother says, "Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up the Facebook." I'm like, I haven't given it up yet, but I just don't know what to do with it because I'm not using it like I used to. I'm not really using it. I post Christian content on my personal Facebook, which I really shouldn't. I'm not gonna say I shouldn't, but my personal Facebook is the audience. If I were to describe my audience on my personal Facebook, it's like my BC Day folks. So they don't care about my Christian posts. I have a Christian Facebook, but I don't use that one anymore either. So I have to go log out, log back in to post anything over there. That's just a whole nother headache. So basically, I'm not using any of them. So yeah, I would like to either sunset them both, just let them go, or something. But I do like having my Facebook because if I have something I want to keep, I do usually upload it over there. We'll have to think about it. I don't know. I make no decisions when I know not what to do. But yeah, we're doing Ask Me Anything. So let me know if you guys have questions. I'll take your questions. It's Friday night on the East Coast of the United States of America. I would love to know where you're watching from. Let's see. Let's see. For those of you guys who are hopping in here, I do think you guys should know that we have live content coming tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, I'll tell you what it is. Hold on, because I can't remember because I already loaded it. Tomorrow night at tomorrow night at 7:45. Oh my God, we have Get Married Faster. That is such a good episode. That's a good episode, y'all. Get Married Faster. That's the episode for tomorrow. So catch that one tomorrow. It should be very, very good. And then the following Thursday, it's Don't Rush Divorce. What God showed me about marriage. So count the cost, count the cost, count the cost. So yeah, definitely check that out. If you haven't already, come on over to Victory Life Podcast 7603. Make sure you subscribe. Go ahead and like. Oh, you have a channel as well. What's your channel? Is it the Ultimate Brothers? And what do you talk about on your channel, Senior Brothers? Welcome everybody. We're on YouTube, Victory Life Podcast 7603. I'm not like shamelessly promoting my other videos, but I am. I suppose I am. So, oh, you just talk about anything? Okay, well, cool. That's good. Anything works. I mean, there are varying thoughts about how YouTube should be handled. Some people say just be really, really much in your niche, and others are like, do whatever you want. I think what's easiest, to be honest, now that I've been YouTubing for like 3 years, I think what's easiest is to just whatever you do every day that you love to do, just do that while on YouTube. Because that's going to be an easy way of creating content and you don't have to think much. If you're trying to like make content and it's not your natural habitat, it's going to be forced and you're going to get wiped out more likely than not. Or if you're like retired, then it's not a big deal and you'll have all the energy in the world to just make content. You have I have 42, so I'm close to 50. Okay, I think I'm assuming subscribers because I want the live stream. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Well, just keep going live, keep living life. It will come. It will come. I'm trying to remember. I don't really remember when I got my whatever number you have to have, if it's 100 or 500, I can't remember. I don't remember. But whatever number you're supposed to have to go live on YouTube, I wasn't even well versed with it. So I was like, I thought you couldn't go live from your cell phone on YouTube for the longest time. And then one day I went to go grab my phone and I was like, oh, I can go live here. It was just brand new. So I started going live whenever I went to the park because I would go for these long walks, these like 45-minute walks to go to the park. And then when I would sit at the park, I would just go live and talk to everyone. And it was that's the video that popped up today on my feed, by the way. It was like one of my park videos from a couple of years ago when I was still in seminary school. So, number one, I looked amazing. Can I just talk about that? Not to be super worldly, but I was super fit. I was super fit because I was on these really long walks all the time. So now I'm gonna like ease my way back into that level. But through gymming, yeah, parks are so much more fun than gymming, though. Although I will say this, the gym has been nice. It's like been it's been my place. It's been my little hangout. Like, if I had to be honest, I'd rather be at the gym than be out. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather be there. It's just a more peaceful place. I don't know. It's like my park when I don't have access to the park, if that makes any sense. But anywho, yeah, go ahead and pop your questions in the chat. We're doing Ask Me Anything on YouTube, Victory Life Podcast 7603. We're doing Ask Me Anything, so that means you can actually ask me anything, and I'm going to answer your questions. So let me know. Let me know. Let me know. And then maybe I'll read my Bible in a little bit and then go to bed. Let me know what's up, guys. What's my favorite animal? The ones that are in the photos. I would probably say cats are my favorite. I would say fish, but fish are even high maintenance. I like low maintenance animals. You know, the ones that are in photos that you don't have to do anything for. I have a part-time cat. So I have a neighborhood cat that I feed, and so it kind of has tried to move in. So I have a part-time cat, but it's a street cat. It's, living its best life outside. Yeah, that's what's up. Let me know. Let me know. So let me know, guys. We're doing Victory Life Podcast 7603 on YouTube. Don't forget, we're going live with new content tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Get married faster. Get married faster. It's right on this part here. We're doing Get Married Faster tomorrow. So if you are looking to get married faster, that's the video for you. That's going to be the one. That's going to be the one that you want to tune into. And there are really good pearls of wisdom there. So definitely do that. The following Thursday, the YouTube is going to be about divorce. So I've got a video on Don't Rush Divorce, and it's a good one. And it's one of my clean videos, y'all. Like back when I was actually taking my time going live with my full mics and all. I mean, it's over there. I could just do it over there, but I don't know. I've gotten cozy on my couch, and now we're doing lazy YouTube. But you guys are still here for it. You guys are here for lazy YouTube. I mean, I can stay on longer if if I'm cozy with my blankies and stuff, you know. Anywho, let me know what kind of questions you guys have. We're doing Ask Me Anything. So I'll take your questions. I'll take your health questions, your spiritual questions, your personal questions. If you need advice, pop it in the chat and I'm going to take your questions. Let me know. 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 But yeah, I can't remember all the details of Get Married Faster. Oh, I remember now what I talked about. It's so good, y'all. It's actually so good. It's so good. That's why I released it because, man, I was on the way to the gym this day. This is what happened. I was on the way to the gym and I got this download of how to handle marriage, how to handle how to handle getting married, how to handle praying about it, how to handle preparation. I got this major download and I had been seeking the Lord on it for a while. So, for people who don't know, I'm single. And it took me some time before I started praying for a marital partner. Like, I hadn't been doing that, even though I've been single for a long time. So I was like, first of all, I was in school for 3 years. So I was just in that world and nothing else mattered. It seems like nothing else mattered. And I kept saying, oh, when I get out of school, I'll look for someone. I'll look for someone. And then when I got out of school, I have no desire to put the work in to look for someone, but I do have the desire to pray about it. That's the thing. So I I have been kind of seeking the Lord on how do I pray about it? How should I present myself before the Lord on such a big request? And I got this download from the Lord on how we should seek about our partner. And so that's what the video is all about. Um, and it's something that was coming for weeks. I had been kind of in my quiet time, in my Bible, in my secret place on it for weeks. So when I finally got the download, as always, God speaks when He wants to. I'm on the way trying to get ready to go to the gym, and then I get this huge download, and then I'm like, I know how I am. If I don't write it down, I'll just forget it. So I went live instead. So I did take some notes though. I did take a whole lot of notes, but then I was like, let me stop everything and go live because this must be important. So I went live and I talked about it for a good hour and some change, and I know it's gonna bless y'all. That's a good live. So I released it to go live to premiere it tomorrow at 7:45 p.m. Eastern time. It is a good one. So if you are trying to get married faster, this is my download that I got from the Lord recently on marriage, and it's I can tell you for a while I hadn't been praying for marriage. I wasn't certain how should I approach it because I didn't want to be double minded. And there was part of me that you hear people saying God, if it's your will you do it? If it's your will. And then they have other people who are praying boldly before the throne of the Lord. And I kind of was just kind of not certain how I should present my request to the Lord. And so I kind of just didn't for the longest time. So, and as you guys probably know, I've started praying about such a thing. So now that I've started praying about it, um, I wanted to release what I've learned along the way in the topic. So definitely check out content tomorrow on Get Married Faster because I think it's really going to be just in time for people who are looking for a partner. And if you are not looking for a partner, but you have someone in your social circle who's looking for a partner, I think it's a good message to pass on to them too. So, anyways, don't forget to subscribe. We're doing Ask Me Anything, so you can literally ask any question that you want. And then I'll hop off and I'll go to bed. But let me know if you guys have questions, pop them in the chats. My lovely little TikTok folks over here are hopping in here. Guys, go ahead and pop your questions in the chat. We're doing Ask Me Anything, so you can ask any question that you want. Any question that comes to mind at all, you can go ahead and ask. Let me know. So yeah, it was an interesting evening. I headed out for a little while, and then decided that I just feel like being at home. So I was like, it's easier to be here and I'm going to be here. So that's what's up. And then I got into ridiculous amounts of traffic because Atlanta is king for nighttime traffic. So you can manage to find insane amounts of traffic even at, you know, midnight. So yeah, I found some insane amounts of traffic, hung out in that for a while, and then I came home and I was glad to know that I went to the grocery store first because I do have food to eat. So that's good. Welcome everybody. We're doing Ask Me Anything. If you have questions, go ahead and pop them in the chat. I'll take literally any question that you pop in the chat. I'll take it. That's what Ask Me Anything is for. And meanwhile, I'm healing from my lovely gym arm from working out a little too much on the new set of weights on my arm. So that has been fun. Not. But it's all good. We're getting fit for the summer. A little delayed, but you know, better late than never. It'd have been nice if I'd have been doing this in January, but whatever. We're yet here we are. Welcome everybody. So yeah, we're doing Ask Me Anything. So if you have questions, pop them in the chat. I'll take your questions, your health questions, your spiritual questions, your personal questions. If you need advice, pop it in the chat. That's what we're doing. And definitely check out tomorrow night's live, Get Married Faster. And then on Thursday, if you're like already married and you're heading for the divorce court, I've got another episode just for you guys. So it's called Don't Rush the Divorce. That one's going to be live Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So check that one out. Those are going to be two very good episodes that are going to bless the people who are single and people who are married and struggling. Because it's a struggle either way, y'all. It's a struggle bus either way. So welcome everybody. We're doing Ask Me Anything. So feel free to hop in the chat, ask any question that you want, and I'm taking your questions. Let's see. Okay. We're on Victory Life Podcast 7603. If you are looking to connect, hop on over here on the YouTube. We're doing Victory Life Podcast 7603. If you guys are trying to hop on in here and connect, let me know. And I'll give it another minute or so. If you guys don't have any questions, I will hop off and I will head to night time. And don't forget, we've got a video premiering tomorrow, 7:45 p.m. Getting Married Faster tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And then the following Thursday, Don't Rush the Divorce. We're going to be premiering that one next Thursday, June 26th, 9 p.m. Okay, guys, that's it for tonight. We'll catch you guys later. Bye, everybody. Bye.